The farewell letter. It was the last day of school before summer break, and the air buzzed with laughter, chatter, and the smell of freshly cut grass. The classroom of grade 7 was filled with excitement. Students were signing yearbooks, exchanging gifts, and planning sleepovers. But in the corner near the window sat Maleeha and Bisma, two best friends who had been inseparable since kindergarten. They had shared everything, from pencils and lunchboxes to secrets and dreams. They had faced exams, fights, and fun together. Everyone at school knew, where there was Maleeha, there was Bisma. But that day was different. Bisma's smile looked weak, like she was hiding something behind it. She kept glancing at her bag, then at Maleeha, and then away again. "Bisma," Maleeha said, half laughing, half serious. "You're acting weird today." "What's wrong?" Bisma hesitated. "Nothing, just gonna miss school, you know?" Maleeha frowned. "Miss school? We'll meet every day in the holidays. You can't escape me that easily." Bisma looked down at her notebook and smiled sadly. "Yeah, I wish." When the final bell rang, everyone ran out cheering. Maleeha was packing her things when she noticed Bisma quietly standing at the door, holding a small folded paper in her hand. "Here," Bisma said softly. "Don't open it now. Promise." Maleeha looked confused but nodded. "Promise." Bisma hugged her tightly. "You're my best friend forever, okay? No matter what happens." "Of course," Maleeha laughed. "Now go before I start crying too." They both giggled, but there was something heavy in Bisma's eyes, a kind of sadness that words couldn't hide. She waved one last time and walked out of the classroom. That was the last time Maleeha saw her. The next morning, Maleeha woke up to the sound of her mother talking on the phone. "Yes, they moved early morning. Didn't even tell anyone," her mother said. Maleeha sat up. "Moved? Who moved?" Her mother looked at her gently. "Bisma and her family, Bata. Her father got transferred suddenly to another city. They left before sunrise." Maleeha froze. "What? She didn't tell me. She didn't even say goodbye." Then she remembered the paper Bisma had given her. Her heart started to race. She grabbed her school bag and found it. The little folded letter. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was Bisma's neat handwriting. "Dear Maleeha, I couldn't tell you in person because I knew I'd cry too much. We're moving to Lahore tonight. It's sudden and I hate it, but I didn't want our last moment to be sad. You've been my best friend, my sister, my laughter, and my partner in crime. I know you'll miss me, but don't worry. I've left something special for you. Look under the old tree behind our school tomorrow at sunset. You'll find a little part of me there. Love always, Bisma." Maleeha's heart ached. Tears filled her eyes as she clutched the letter. "You silly girl," she whispered. "You could have just told me." But she also felt something else, curiosity. What was under the old tree? The next evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky orange and pink, Maleeha walked quietly to the back of the school. The playground was empty, the wind carrying only the soft rustle of leaves. The old tree, their favorite spot, stood tall and ancient, its roots twisted like stories buried in time. Beneath it, they had buried time capsules, secret notes, even candy wrappers from their favorite snacks. Maleeha knelt down and brushed away some dry leaves. For a moment, nothing. Then she saw it, a small wooden box, tied with a purple ribbon. Her heart skipped. She carefully lifted it out. On top of the box was a note that said, "Only open when you're ready." Maleeha hesitated. Ready for what? She murmured, then untied the ribbon and opened it anyway. Inside was something she never expected, a small silver locket shaped like a heart, and inside it was a tiny piece of paper folded neatly. She opened it, and it said, "Make a wish, and I'll hear it, wherever I am." Maleeha smiled tearfully. "You're so dramatic, Bisma." But just as she said that, something strange happened. The locket glowed faintly, a soft silver light, gentle but real. Maleeha gasped and dropped it. It landed on the grass, still glowing. Then, in the air around her, she heard something, a faint whisper, almost like Bisma's voice. "Hey, silly. I told you I'd always be here." Maleeha's eyes widened. "Bisma?" The light shimmered, and suddenly the air around her filled with sparkles, tiny silver motes floating gently like fireflies. She heard laughter, Bisma's laughter, soft and happy. "Every time you miss me, hold the locket. It'll glow if I miss you too." Maleeha held the locket close to her heart. "I miss you right now," she whispered. The light grew brighter for a moment, then faded softly like a heartbeat. Tears ran down Maleeha's cheeks, but this time she was smiling. "You really made magic, didn't you?" From that day, the locket became her treasure. Whenever she felt lonely, she'd hold it, whisper something, and a silver light would appear. Sometimes faint, sometimes bright. It was as if Bisma could really hear her from miles away. When Maleeha had her first day of grade 8, she whispered to the locket, "Wish you were here," and it glowed. When she got her exam results and scored high marks, she whispered, "See? I did it." The locket shimmered. When she fought with her new friends and sat crying under the same tree, she said, "I miss you more than ever." The locket glowed brighter than ever before, wrapping her in warm silver light that made her feel safe. Months passed, seasons changed, but the connection never faded. One day, about a year later, Maleeha was cleaning her room when she found an old envelope she had never opened. It had Bisma's handwriting on it. "If you ever feel lost, open this." Maleeha carefully opened it. Inside was another letter, one that seemed written long before Bisma moved. "Dear Maleeha, if you're reading this, then I want you to remember something important. Magic isn't in the locket. It's in you. When you love someone so much, your heart keeps their light alive, no matter the distance. I wanted you to believe in that. The locket was just a reminder. You'll meet new friends, have new adventures, and maybe even forget me a little, and that's okay. But promise me you'll always keep that kindness in your heart. That's the real magic. Love you always, Bisma." Maleeha wiped her tears and smiled. "You were always the wiser one." She put the letter inside her diary and wore the locket again. That night, she went out to the balcony, looked up at the stars, and whispered, "Good night, Bisma." And just like always, the locket glowed. Years later, Maleeha grew up, graduated, and became a writer. She often wrote stories about friendship, love, and magic, and in every book, she dedicated it to my best friend who taught me that love is never lost. One evening, she received a message request on social media. The name made her freeze. Bisma Ahmed. Her hands shook as she clicked on it. "Hey, you still have the locket?" Maleeha stared at the screen, tears welling up again. She quickly typed back, "Always." "It still glows." "Good," Bisma replied. "Because it glowed for me last night too." Maleeha covered her mouth, smiling and crying at once. "You felt it too?" "Every time," Bisma wrote. "I told you. Magic never leaves best friends." The next morning they had their first video call in years. Time had changed them, but their laughter was the same, pure, wild, and full of memories. They talked for hours about school, life, their dreams, and that magical day under the old tree. Bisma said softly, "You know, that locket wasn't actually magic. It had a tiny sensor that lit up when we both touched ours. My dad helped me make it before we left." Maleeha blinked. "Wait? What? You mean?" Bisma laughed. "Yeah, it was science, not spells. But I knew you'd believe in it. That belief, that was the real magic." Maleeha smiled. "Well, then your plan worked. You made me believe in friendship forever." Bisma winked. Mission accomplished. That night, as the moon shone through her window, Maleeha looked at the locket once again. It lay warm in her palm, glowing faintly. "Magic or science," she whispered. "Doesn't matter. You're still here." And somewhere far away under the same sky, Bisma looked at her own glowing locket and smiled too. Because some friendships don't end. They simply change shape, from laughter to letters, from distance to light, and from words to forever. Moral: true friendship never fades with distance. When love is pure and hearts are connected, even miles apart, friends remain close, in spirit and in memory.